What's going on, YouTube? Sacramento Gang Archives here, and today we're here to talk about what really happened to Briss that night when he died, and also an update. Now, Briss, alleged killer, the alleged gunman Moses Hirschfield, pled not guilty in February for the killing of Briss. Now, he pled not guilty back in February, and he actually had a preliminary hearing for today in March, and that was just basically to provide evidence for the DA showing that he wasn't the killer, and vice versa for the DA. Now, Hirschfield, at the time, was 19, and he was arrested 3 months after Briss was found dead behind the Jim Boys Tacos on Franklin and Fruit Ridge. That was his hood. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what the police report says, and I'm going to tell you guys what I know, and what I know is deep as fuck, so do not click off the video. Now, every question that you guys had before you guys clicked on this video, I'm pretty much about to answer every single one. Now, the altercation happened, quote-unquote, happened when Briss saw Moses Hirschfield in the store and seen that it was all bad and ran back to the car where his baby mom was waiting on him and drove off and got chased down by Moses. It was video footage of Briss smashing through a whole bunch of lights up until the point to where he crashed. Now, you guys are probably wondering, in the video where Briss got killed, he didn't even drive that far. But remember, the video started when Briss was already running. It was a whole gap of what happened before he crashed. And then after Briss crashed the car, that's when you seen what you seen on video when Briss running and trying to get away. And that's when Moses allegedly hopped out the car with a .45 caliber handgun, and Briss was tripping over his clothes, like the girl said in the video. So then he gets arrested 3 months later on September 14th. And when they went to his house and got him, they found some guns too, also. And that's where he has been ever since. And his case actually just started picking up speed. Now, I know somebody who was there the same night Briss got killed at that gas station. And that person is extremely close to Briss. Remember that, guys. And Moses was allegedly with 2 other people. And if you guys remember in the No Jumper interview with Mac Jizzle, a.k.a. Big Bird, he said that Briss had a bodyguard, quote-unquote, bodyguard with him. And that bodyguard was never even with Briss. He called Briss up to that gas station while he was waiting with Moses to set up Briss. Now, Briss went from the studio in the north off of El Camino to a car show off of Delta Shores, and that's in the south. And then he was called to the Adios music video shoot right where he was killed, and he met up with the quote-unquote bodyguard before he stopped off at the music video shoot. And Briss had been with the mother of his child that whole night, and it is said that when he left the car show, he did a donut or whatever the fuck and sped off. But mind you, the car show never got shut down. He was called from that car show, and he ended up at the AMPM on Mac Road and Franklin. Now, pay attention to that red marker where it says Delta Shores and Freeport. That's where the car meet was at, where Briss was at. Now, where it says Arco, where the red marker's at now, that's where he ended up, where he first seen Moses and his alleged bodyguard. Now, when Briss seen Moses, he immediately knew it was all bad. So he hurried up and got back to the car and rushed off. And honestly, he got chased instantly. And Briss was pretty much scared because he put 2 and 2 together that he was getting backdoored. And all those lights that Briss was blowing, that's how he came up Franklin. He died off of Franklin and Fruit Ridge. That Arco AMPM is off of Mac and Franklin. He sped down that one street and made a right where he crashed, and that's when he got out the car and got chased down. And that bodyguard that Big Bird was referring to in the No Jumper interview, he was the one who was supposed to be having all of Briss's guns, because Briss was on GPS ankle monitor. And back when it first happened, it was a rumor that bodyguard was an old OG that was from True Story, and that story got swept under the rug immediately. We don't know why, but it turns out that that shit was fucking true. And in fact, you guys can go find that bodyguard, quote-unquote, in videos with Briss. I'm not sharing no visuals on this shit and getting this video taken down and my channel deleted, but he is definitely in plenty videos with Briss. Now, mind you, Briss got killed because of money on his head. Some people may think that it was mostly some gang shit, but trust SGA. It was money on Briss's head, and he got killed because of that money. Did he get backdoored? I don't know. Did his homie set him up? I don't know. But whatever we are being told, we are not being told everything. Guarantee. But whoever is putting out bits and pieces of the story and fabricating it, lying, and not telling the complete truth, they do not know, have no idea that that person seen Moses and asked them, was the store still open 20 minutes before Briss pulled up and got killed. They had no idea that they were seen waiting on Briss. You guys don't have to believe me, but trust me. And that person knows the bodyguard, and that person knows Briss's quote-unquote cousin Big Bird, and that person remembers seeing Moses in enemy territory waiting on Briss without a worry in the world. If you guys don't believe me, just sit back and watch how this case plays out. He started preliminary hearing today, so this whole Briss case should be over before this year is over. And we're already almost halfway through the year. But just know that Briss was backdoored. It wasn't no fucking Fruit Ridge versus Frank Loan bullshit. Briss had money on his head, and he was backdoored, and he was lured to that gas station. And someone close to Briss seen the person who shot Briss at the gas station 20 minutes before Briss got chased down. You guys don't believe me? Just tune in. And it seems like every time I do this, I'm right. SGA, I'm out. Also, before I go, let me make a point on, they originally said that it was 2 killers on Briss's case. And the bodyguard allegedly got brought in for questioning or arrested for the murder and let go. One or the other. You guys have to put 2 and 2 together.